Hello and welcome to the Market Herald Studios. Rex Minerals has recently revealed further assay results for its gold property Hog Ranch in Nevada after completing a round of drilling at its airport project in the US. Results have indicated further large-scale gold mineralization at the airport project. Joining me on Zoom is Rex Minerals Local Director of Hog Ranch, Cherie Leeden. Cherie, thanks so much for joining me.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Cherie, what can you tell us about these latest results from Hog Ranch in Nevada?
The new discovery at airport indicates that ground geophysics is working and it is defining gold mineralization. So before we conducted our drill program, we conducted what's called a 3D induced polarization geophysical survey, and also known as 3D IP. And this is a particular geophysical survey that measures resistivity contrast in the rocks beneath the surface. And when gold forms, it forms in hot fluids, and these hot fluids, when they go through a rock, alter a rock, and that produces a resistivity or a density contrast. So it's fantastic that we've got a technique that's non-invasive that we can deploy to essentially find out where these gold-bearing fluids have traveled, and then we can target our drill holes on those. So these numbers that we recently got at airport are 56 metres at over 2 grams a tonne from very close to the surface. That was intersected from about 55 metres below the surface. Sensational discovery hole outside the current resource at airport. And then to back that one up, we also had a nearby discovery hole in 2110, which intersected at 114 metres at 0.6 grams a tonne. So these really indicate that geophysics 3D IP does identify gold systems at Hog Ranch, and we've also got some quite high-grade hits within those intersections, including 12 metres at almost 4 grams a tonne, 4.5 metres at 8.6 grams a tonne. So that begs the question to me, is there a feeder zone under there? And is there a bonanza zone that we still have to find around that airport area?
So you just touched on it a little bit there, but how do these numbers stack up for the company, and what does it mean then for the overall Hog Ranch prospect?
It's exciting times at Hog Ranch. This certainly indicates that we've got a much larger gold system than we had originally anticipated at airport in particular. I have a feeling that we've only really scratched the surface at the airport project. Airport hasn't been the historical focus of Hog Ranch, yet these kind of numbers sitting outside the resource, we've got additional IP targets to follow up. This mineralization remains open in just about every direction. So now we're planning more drill holes to really chase up that mineralization as well. And it's always a good sign on the drill rig when the drillers are spotting a brightly colored orange mineral called realgar. It's an arsenic mineral, and the drillers really spotted this one before the geologists, which it shows you like what a massive system we're on. So I think this airport system has got a lot more room to grow, and I'm particularly interested in like the bonanza sulfide system that may be sitting adjacent to it.
With that, Cherie, you touched on some further drill holes. What else can investors and the market expect looking forward from these results?
We've got a lot more drill holes planned, both at airport and also our existing resources of Christa and Belf. And in addition to growing our current resources, we're also excited to drill a few greenfield exploration holes at prospects such as our White Mountain project. And White Mountain is a project that is just begging for some drill holes. It's essentially a massive silica white altered rock. And we really want to know, why has that been altered? Basically, is there some metal gold generating system sitting underneath that mountain that's created all that alteration? So that's one that we want to put a few holes in this year. And in parallel, we're working on our ever important environmental and cultural surveys. And we're doing that work in the lead up to submitting what's called a plan of operation. And a plan of operation for exploration at Christa will enable us to disturb a larger surface area during our drilling work and essentially be able to drill more holes.
Thank you, Cherie, for joining me. See you again soon.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.